Hello, we are The Incident. My name is Cameron. This is Elijah, Ivan, our new guitarist Knight, and Carson in the back.
This first song's called Cold War. I'm waiting for a siren call to tell me that I'm coming home. And now it all runs down my tongue, but there's nothing I can say with a mouth of blood. There's nothing I can make of us. I really thought that we could be someone, but now you play pretend that you're an empty gun. You're up in arms again. You never put me down. You're always in my head. I'm just an empty gun. I'm in your arms again. You never put me down. You hold me like an empty gun. Why do you keep me still? You bring me out, but you don't got the heart to kill. And now you stand there watching as our blood runs cold. When I fall into your open arms, you're up in arms of death. And then you take your cross upon my head. You know I took you all at once, but it's a cold war. And I don't want to fight it anymore.
I bought these tickets to see this band called The Incident playing at the Fox. The tickets were $20. What a ripoff!
I dread the day the crows stop calling, as if I am all figured out. I your vim. I miss the way you make me feel like a toddler playing in a puddle of mud. Find your laughter, wondering what comes after all these heroic dreams of the violence and the pain. Your jagged seams, I just don't know what to say. Will this one day mean something? Will we ever really go peace-hunting? Will we drive up and down the south coast? I'm on your love. There's a whole measure of you. There's a whole measure of you. There's a whole measure of me. There's a whole measure of us. I don't fucking know. Well, we will drive up and down the south coast. I'm on your cloud. We'll scream and syllable. Why fall out of the Sao Paulo, 2042. Across 11 dimensions, the foolish and proud, pining for eternity's crown. Floodlights hanging over the ground. Bookies, immortality bound. A jamboree, a frail pride of family in bitter strife, with prayers in hand, when dreams collide. The wretched rule the rooster night in Sao Paulo. In Sao Paulo. Red-blooded barbarity, the frustration of the work week boiling up through the crowd. Calling companions, Chileans, Italians, and the drop of a hat, they will become Italians. Rosales,
The best in the land, a lover and a fighter and $1 billion brand.
injections in his ankles.
A country on his back. He put his sister in a wedding dress, his brother on the map. I know you like the back of my head. I know you like the back of my head.
Of a stallion, and the dreams of his father seeping through to the bone. He rises like a kite, his eyes so bright. 100,000 bodies in the dead of night. The you run down the line. He dodges tax, he cuts inside. The wretched rule the roost tonight. In Sao Paulo.
This song is called I Buried My Drugs on a Hill in Burnaby. 1, 2, 3, 4. I buried my drugs on a hill in Burnaby on a cold, rainy day. I buried my drugs on a hill when I could have just thrown them away. I started digging and prayed for my drugs would help me move on and change who I was. I tried to convince myself that I didn't even want it, but it didn't even matter because I didn't bury all of it. I buried my drugs on a hill in Burnaby without really knowing why. I buried my drugs on a hill and immediately after got high. On a hill in Burnaby. And then I wrote this song.
They should call you Brain Azeroth.
Did you call me Brain Azeroth?
Because you can think well.
Because I got a brain.
If I only had a brain.